Have you ever found yourself exhausted from trying to keep everybody happy? Striving to make everyone happy is a fast way to become worn out. Ask me how I know. I spent many years in this space. So I was coaching a leader recently who admitted he was having a hard time with people pleasing. But it didn't start with that admission. It actually started with him expressing that he was realizing he was holding back from saying hard things to clients or um, realizing that his ability to clearly lay out that his value, the value that he brings, is made possible through the fees the client pays. And he didn't want to be pushy, didn't want to come across as a pushy salesperson. But he wanted to fix the tension that he felt rather than letting the tension exist. Listen, there's a big difference between people pleasing and helping people be pleased. One drains your leadership, and the other empowers your leadership. And this is part of what came out in our conversation. So, what would happen if leaders started leading a way that empowers people to find satisfaction for themselves? Like, I think we're living in a culture where we think that we need everyone to be happy, or we want to make everyone happy, or we are so concerned that if we don't make them happy, what is going to be the negative impact in our businesses, on our leadership? And so, this is the basis of today's lesson. Pick your path: people pleasing or helping people be pleased. A people pleaser has the desire to be liked, accepted. They want to avoid conflict. They tend to say yes too quickly, even when it compromises their priorities. A people pleaser tries to control outcomes, and this is important, manage other people's emotions. And it often leads to burnout, resentment, shallow relationships. Let's compare that to someone who's helping people be pleased. So, this individual or this leader desires to provide healthy service, but not at the sacrifice of integrity or priorities or values or truly just good business sense. A person helping people to become pleased focuses on clarity and options. And yes, there's a healthy dose of empathy because they want to help others to feel heard and understood, even when, as a leader, you can't give them what they want. You're empowering others to take ownership of their experience. And if it's in a sales environment, it means providing a strong buying atmosphere. Hey, this may work for you, this may not work for you. I'm good with either choice you make. See, people pleasing says, I'll do anything to make you happy. Helping people be pleased says, let me help you find your next best step, even if it's not what you expected. So back to my client, like he realized he was holding back because of this desire to people please, but it was blocking his ability to serve based on his vision and values. You see, he had spent a lot of time getting clarity here. And please hear me, he did not lack the heart to serve everyone, but he wasn't leading anyone well, being stuck in people pleasing. So when he shifted from pleasing to empowering, by giving clear options, listening well, letting people make choices, it allowed him to grow in confidence, especially because it was aligning with who he was and how he wanted to lead his clients. So, I want to give you 4 practical ways you can help people be pleased. Number 1, get clear on your vision and values. I have a lot of clients who will use the EOS system and the vision traction organizer to assist them in this. Whatever you use, when you're clear on your vision and values, it will help you to empower people to be pleased. Number two, listen with intention, not obligation. This allows you to provide options instead of over committing for people. You want to ask questions like, what's most important to you right now? I mean, give validation with their input. Help them to know they've been heard without making promises that you cannot keep. Saying things like, hey, here are two ways we could potentially move forward. Which one of these feels best for you? Options create shared ownership, and it also helps to boost satisfaction. Number three, set boundaries that serve everyone. When you're saying things like, "Hey, I wanna support you, and here are the ways that I can realistically do that," is a way of setting boundaries and providing that buying atmosphere. Healthy boundaries actually increases trust, not tension. Number 4, let go of the need to fix it. Sometimes your role isn't to solve it, but to support them while they figure it out. It is not about being their solution, it is about being their guide in finding the solution. So this week, I want you to notice when you're slipping into people pleasing. Ask yourself, am I doing this to be liked or am I doing this to truly lead? This is where you can shift your focus from people pleasing to helping them take healthy ownership of the next step to becoming pleased. Remember, you can't please everyone. And thankfully, you don't have to, but you can lead in a way that helps people feel heard, supported, and empowered. And you know what? That's what great leadership looks like. I'm Elizabeth Mahusai, executive business coach, corporate trainer, keynote speaker, and the international best-selling author of Pick Your Path. If you have found this helpful, I want to encourage you, share it with someone who also would benefit, someone else who struggles with this people-pleasing tendency, that they too can be empowered to be who they need to be to empower others.